what's up? Becky here. It is live at 9 on day 10 of my 21-day cleanse journey. I'm tuning in to give you guys an update on how things are going today. And sorry about my wacky hair. I just got out of the shower and realized it was 9, so I'm coming to you guys here raw with my bare face. I don't know if you can see in this lighting, but my skin has definitely cleared up a lot. I still have a few little blemishes that are going away, but as I hoped, this clean eating journey has really started producing results for me in the area that I was most hoping to see them, which is in my complexion and in my hormonal balance internally, and just overall how I feel. So that's kind of a sneak peek into how things are going, I guess, right? So for you guys, right, if you've been following along, I'm on day 10 of this 21-day journey, 21-day cleanse called the Ultimate Reset. I am in week 2, and this week is all about vegetarian eating. There's no meat or dairy in this week. It's all fruits, veggies, and whole grains. I would say so far, this cleanse overall, but specifically this week, has opened my eyes to some myths that I was telling myself pretty much my whole life about how much of certain foods are required to keep you satisfied. When you're eating a plant-based diet, you can really eat a lot more food than you can if you're not eating a more plant-based diet. I had always been telling myself the myth that I had to have protein at every single meal, meaning meat or eggs or yogurt or something like that, to be full and to be satisfied and to make it until the next meal. And that actually is not true. So for about 10 days now, I've been having almost no meat or dairy at any meal, and I've been completely stuffed. So that's been awesome. I think that's one of the best things about this cleanse is that it's opened my eyes to so many things that I was telling myself that just aren't true. You just have to learn a different way. And the way that this particular cleanse walks you through how to change your eating habits, they provide you with a step-by-step exact plan on what to eat and when. And they make sure that you get your full nutrient variety each day through your food, and that basically just means that you're going to be eating a lot of food, a lot of the fruits, veggies, and grains that they prescribe, so to speak. But it's been great, guys. Let me give you the update real quick on how day 10 went specifically, and then if I remember any other details, I'll throw those in at the end. But overall, today I felt really good. Last night I had a bit of a headache right before I went to bed, which was the first one I've had this whole cleanse, which is pretty darn good, but I was feeling kind of so I went to bed and slept like the dead. I mean, I looked at my Fitbit tracker and I don't think I moved from the second I laid down until I got up 7 hours later. So that's definitely something you can expect. You sleep really soundly on this cleanse, which is cool because normally I thrash around all night. My heart rate is also getting really low, not like in a bad way, but you know, if you have high blood pressure or rapid heart rate, changing your diet is something that will definitely affect that. When I look at my Fitbit tracker, which you'll see in the photo album of my whole journey, my heart rate has just gone like since I started it. That just means that my heart is having to work less hard to get the amount of blood I need pumped around done. So that's good. Food-wise today, I started my day again with that big fruit plate, 3 cups of fruit. I love it. I may continue doing that after this reset. I took some time this morning to meal prep my food for the evening because if you watched my video yesterday, you probably heard that I screwed up my timing on my meals and my supplements. And so I ended up really hungry a couple times yesterday, which sucked. That's like my worst thing. I hate feeling hungry. So today I prepped for success and I made the majority of my dinner at breakfast time, and then I just put it in the fridge and saved it for tonight and made some extra for tomorrow and 1 additional serving. So meal prepping, again, once you get used to doing it, it becomes kind of the lifesaver because then you don't have to worry about getting hungry, and that's one of my biggest worries. Always has been. Um, so I did, because I ate really early this morning, I got hungry early. So I had lunch early, and lunch was like, I mean, speaking of eating a ton of food, guys, it was freaking huge. It was the Greek salad, which is an entire head of romaine lettuce. Like if you go to the grocery store and you see that whole bundle of romaine lettuce sitting in the produce section, pick up the whole darn thing, and that is supposed to be the size of your salad. It's nuts. Plus, you add an entire cucumber and an entire tomato and some Kalamata olives, oil and vinegar type dressing, and it's like the biggest salad you've ever seen. It's larger than my skull. It's insane. And paired with that was a huge bowl of the second serving of that sweet potato roasted red pepper soup that I made last night. So, literally sitting down at my table this afternoon, I was like, holy crap, how am I going to actually eat all this? Um, Lo and behold, I did. I accomplished it. I love to eat. But that's another thing with this cleanse, guys. Because of the type of food you're eating, you end up having to eat slower, right? So whereas normally I used to sit down and I would literally like inhale my food, I would like just go to town, and 10 seconds later it felt like maybe 2 or 3 minutes I had eaten an entire plate of food. I couldn't tell you how it tasted. I couldn't really tell you if I enjoyed it because I was just on a mission to get it done. The food that they have you eating on this cleanse, it's such that you have to chew it or you're going to choke, and it takes you longer. It probably takes me half an hour to 40 minutes to eat all the food at lunch, which is good. It's good for you to eat slower. So they're kind of forcing you to do it that way. But anyway, lunch was delicious and huge. That red pepper soup, if you guys decide to do this cleanse, or I'm going to post the recipe to that soup tomorrow. If you decide to make that soup, make it a day in advance and let it sit in the fridge overnight, because the second time I had it, after it had time to kind of like marinate overnight, holy crap, it was good. It tasted so much more like red peppers, not bland at all, so much flavor, great consistency. I was like, I could eat this. It's like a perfect wintertime comfort soup. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So the big news for today was this. Today, day 10, was the first day that I actually started to feel some cravings for food not on the plan, right? I fully expected to like walk into this day one and be craving like everything from day one, but I didn't. I think that was because all the food was satisfying me and giving me the right nutrients, which is great. Today, however, I was like, dude, I saw the wine bottle and I was like, I kind of want wine. I saw this little box of chocolate covered espresso beans and I was like, oh my gosh, those are good. I want those. My husband had a steak for dinner tonight and I was like, that looks delicious. So those cravings kind of started coming back. And one thing that I realized was the last 2 days I've been so off my rocker on timing, I did not have my afternoon snack, which is optional, right? But typically in the afternoon, if I have the snack, I will have Shakeology. Okay, so if you didn't know, on this cleanse, you can they prescribe for you every single meal, and Shakeology is an option. You don't have to do it. But I personally like to have that extra snack in the afternoon if I have time, and Shakeology gives me that energy perk that I sometimes miss in the afternoon. So I realized Monday and Tuesday I didn't have that because I was so off my timing, and then Wednesday shows up and I'm starting to crave funky stuff. So it just proved to me again, another point of value for me personally with Shakeology is that I take for granted how much it does help me control my sweet cravings, because all the stuff that I was craving, wine, chocolate, it's all sugar. And having that chocolate fix in the form of superfood shake every day really just nails it down. I don't crave things that are not on plan when I have that little bit of extra chocolate superfood every day. So keep that in mind. If you do this plan, it's optional, but I would highly recommend you have the Shakeology snack every single day because it works wonders to keep you focused and on track. Okay? Last thing was dinner. Dinner was good. It was easy to prepare because I'd made most of it earlier in the day. Had it. And then I went for a nice long walk with my dog on the beach after dinner. They recommend, again, light exercise, so I didn't want to do anything crazy today, but that walk sure was nice. Took my shower, and now I'm winding down. So Guys, I hope this information is helpful for you. Again, if you are getting value out of this, give me a like, share it with somebody who you think might be interested in learning more about clean eating or about the Ultimate Reset 21-day cleanse. And of course, if you guys have any questions, either comment them below or shoot me a message. I'm an open book and would love to talk to you about this stuff. Okay? Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.